G'day, I am Appy Dave, and today what I'm going to do is take you through my process for uploading a short and how I quickly optimize it. And the two optimizations we're going to be looking at is the YouTube title and the YouTube description. So let's get into it. And what I've done this morning is also created a new workflow for myself where I have an understanding of the videos I'm about to record, especially when they're live. So we can see it here. We're essentially going to, well, actually this looks a bit wrong, but we're essentially going to be uploading a video. We're going to transcribe it and we're going to use automations to do that. Then we're going to utilize that information to come up with a YouTube title and a YouTube description. So let's get straight into it. What we'll do is we'll head over to the region view over here. This is where we can see a number of things going on my screen at the moment. And we have a video, well, we have the Appy Dave channel in front of us. And what we want to do today is create a video. So we're just going to go to upload. And if we head over to my folders directory, let's see if we can find folders easy enough. Looks like we can. And why do we have that going on? Let's delete this one. That looks better. So on my computer, I have an area where I have short form, and currently I have this one video. And if we hit double click on that one, and I'll come back to region view for us, we can see it. So I'm just going to hit play for a second.
For the Ada Web API.
So this is the video that we want to upload. So let's go and drag this over into YouTube. Now, the other thing I can do is I can transcribe this. So I'm going to take us down to a terminal view, and I'm going to do an ls and have a look at what we got. And here's our video. And I'm just going to run this little command. So this is a little alias I've got, which is essentially taking us to Whisper. Now, Whisper AI is by OpenAI, but there's a Python implementation of it, and that means that you can just run transcription services locally on your computer. That's exactly what we're doing now. Now this takes a little bit of time, but there we go. Now the requirements for the document, that's coming through, and we'll just let that go. So far we've uploaded the video, and we've got a transcription coming through. If I just take us down to the folder view for 1 second, and go into the transcribe directory, we'll see that there's no file for this. Basically B01 is what we're needing, and now there is. So this is exactly what we wanted. So what I'm going to do is go and double click on this file, and let's just go into region view, and you can see that I've made a copy of it, and we'll just clear that out of the road. And we'll head back to a web view, because what we'd like to do is use this transcription to build this description for us here and to build this title for us here. So what I'm now going to do is go over to my local host. Apologies about the cough. And I have this 30-step workflow that I go through whenever I'm releasing a main video, but this is not the main video. So all we really need is this section down the bottom for the shorts. So we head down to the shorts here, and I'm just going to paste everything into a concept called abridgment. I'm not actually sure whether this is currently optimized, so let's do this one instead. Short transcription. So all the transcription is sitting here, and then we've essentially got a prompt. And this prompt is going to provide our YouTube titles. So we'll just click on copy here, and we'll open up ChatGPT, use any large language model you want, and you paste it in. So essentially what we've got is a instruction on how to do YouTube titles, and then we've just got the transcript from the video that we've just done. Now, I don't even know what the video was about. That's probably something I should have done. In fact, this is where I like having the chat capability in here and say, in 15 to 20 words, what is this video about? The video explains how to set up and optimize an ADA, that's misspelled, web API using Python for multiple directories. So while we're looking at that, we might also want to check out what video this short is pointing to, because this is a big part of the optimization process. So if let's just go back, it said ADA web API. So we'll just look for the word ADA, and we got doom to dots, how to host. This is the video. This is the video I want to point to, because the goal of a YouTube short for me is to give a teaser about a video and then to send traffic to the video. And that's the video we want to send people to. So we are going to need to know that information later. So then we look through here and we say, can you rewrite all the titles that say, what is it, ADA, so that they say ADA. Skip those that don't mention it, because when I go and copy and paste this, I want to at least be using the right name. Run ADA on multiple directories. Here's how. Simplify your ADA workflow today. How to handle multiple repos. Okay, none of this is good for me. Build. This is going to be partly the one I want. So what I like to do in this case, this is interesting because I haven't really got anything that I like, but you can have a conversation and say, give me 10 new titles, please. It must say and it must talk about connecting it to a web API. Other than that, follow all the other rules for creating titles. Okay, how to connect data to a web API like a pro. This is going to be the one I go with, and I'm pretty happy with that. There could be others in here that are better, but this is a live stream, so I'm just going with whatever I get. So what I like to do is come over here. We're also going to get ourselves a YouTube description, but while we're at it, we're going to paste it in here. Now, I'm using vidIQ, so one of the good things is vidIQ will give me others, and that's fine, but mine has already got a good score right off the bat. So that's 82. 87 might be better, but let's read it. ADA expert with 10 years experience reveals best web API secrets. Well, look, the ADA's only been around for 6 months, I don't know, so 10 years experience is a bit of a lie. So I'm just going to keep the one we've got, and we'll keep that there. Now, let's write a description for this. So we come back to, now have I lost things? Here it is. We come back to here and we say, we got our description, we got our YouTube shorts. One of the things I do like to do with my prompt is say, this is the title that I went with. When I give you new instructions, please consider this title. What we'll do is we'll just put that in quote marks, because the title that you actually select here should actually influence any other content that's coming after it, because that's what you've decided is the focus of this. So I've just said, okay, well that's the title we want to use. So let's come back here, and I'm just going to press copy now. And what I'm on my agent workflow builder is the create shorts description, and that's all this prompt is designed to do. Solve that one problem. We come over here and we paste everything in. Now, one of the things I haven't done with this particular prompt, I should probably have the title listed here. This is actually a prompt workflow that I plan to refactor over time, but because I've already made this one statement, we don't need to worry about it. It should use it. So what we're going to do now is just let it go, and it'll write a YouTube description for a shorts video. So discover how to efficiently connect data AI to a web API using Python. Learn the step-by-step. So this is feeling pretty good. I'm just going to grab this information right here. We'll go back to our video and we'll paste it in. And so we're nearly done. I don't do playlists for my YouTube shorts, but there is one other thing that we need to do. Do any of these? No, it hasn't been altered. Now I haven't got a keyword research GPT in here, but let's, and if I did, it would be another step in the workflow. But what we could do, I think, is just say, can you give me 10 keywords? That would be good for YouTube. Now, of course, there's not using any keyword analytics sort of stuff. So we got web ADA AI. That's a definite one. So we'll come back here and we'll type that in, and I'll do a refresh tag, see what we get. None of these are actually relevant. I don't find vidIQ always does that good a job here. Let's see what else we got. ADA API tutorial looks good. ADA AI, okay, not a heck of a lot of useful ones, but we got 2 to start off with. So we'll do that. We'll do a refresh, see if anything else comes up. Nothing else comes up. I need to pick my language. This helps with the transcription. Now, I wonder if we can do the SRT file. I'm not sure, but we'll go down to English, and if you haven't noticed, I'm Australian. So let's put that in there. We'll leave it as how to and style. And then there's one other thing that I've actually got to do. Okay, that's on the next area. So add the related video. So like I said earlier, we got this video floating around here somewhere called hosting your own. So we'll go and find that somehow. We'll say, I just like to go here and type in hosting your own. This is great. And add subtitles. Now let's just see our options here. One of the ones you can do is upload a file, and I should actually just do the raw text one. So I think we can just go in here, and this is without timing because that's what I'm using. I'm going to let now why can't I drag this in? Where is this? Video projects. Okay, so go to video projects, go down to short form, go down to transcript, and we'll go and select that particular file, and we'll let it go in. So one of the workflows that I'm looking to do soon is to deal with issues around typos, because here's one right here. And I often use a product called Gling. I absolutely love it. I'll just bring that up for a second. What is Gling? Gling AI. So if you don't know about Gling AI, it's like Descript, but in my opinion, it's way better for me. And what it allows you to do is just edit videos using transcriptions, and you can export your SRT files. But one of the things I'm often doing is having to fix little typos like this, but we've got that one now done. So we'll press done on this, and we're pretty much finished. So let's go next. All the checks are in place. Let's go next one more. Let's go public on this guy. Let's press play, or publish I should say. I'm going to publish it to X as we go. Let's copy this for 1 second. We'll go over to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Now, actually, this is interesting. Should we use the default? And I think the answer is no. So what we can do, if we go back to our little workflow, there's a social media post section. I'm just going to make sure we've got that. We'll go to the social media posts section, and we'll go to here, and I'm just going to put in that value here. What else did we have? We've probably got a title, which now I've gone and lost. So the good thing about me working through this the way we're doing it is I don't usually do this particular workflow, and as you can see there's a bunch of errors in this particular workflow because I should have the tweet capability all sorted out ahead of time, and I don't. But what we can do is come here, make sure that we've got a title. We can also come here, make sure that we've got a link, and the link we actually want is this guy here. And we'll come back and we'll put that in, and I'm just going to say Ada AI. Come on, we'll say Ada. We'll say AI pair programmer. That's what it does. And hopefully we can press copy on this and go and generate a tweet for ourselves, which is better than the one that was in play before. Now, just so you can see, everything that we've been typing in has been interpolated into the prompt here. So we go there, we'll paste this in, and what this is going to do is give us a bunch of tweets with that particular URL in place. Ever wondered how to connect Ada AI to a web API like Pro? Learn. Okay, that will probably do. I'm going to take that. Python programming. Yeah, kind of. Let's go back here and we'll paste that in. I don't know whether I've got a nice image for it. That was coming from the B01, so I do. Let's go pick that one. So now we've got an Ada web server. We'll post in our tweet. It's pretty good, not perfect, but this is fast and furious. So here we go. And I guess one other thing I personally like to do is, now that that's been copied, I'll just come back, just switch over to my older account, which just has a few more followers, not very many to be honest, and we'll just click on here and we'll just repost it here as well. And I'll just do a simple repost today. Usually I do a quote version. And now I can come back to Appy Dave and we're done. So if we go down to my profile, and we better check that this works. So we're just going to click here.
Now the requirements document for the Ada Web API is that it should interact with the Ada scripting tool using Python. We want to run it as a local web server. I do want to run it from more than one directory at the same time, because theoretically I should be able to write code against two different projects if I like.
Okay, so that seems to be working. We've got a nice title, how to connect Ada to a web API like a pro. This is cool. We've got a description, which is SEO friendly. This is the main thing that we're trying to do here, is that when people are typing in keywords into your local search engine, you've kind of described what it's going to be about, because no one would normally read this, but the search engines will. So this is in place, but there should have been one other capability, and I don't know whether I turned it on because I don't see where I can link to the other video. So let's make sure we resolved that particular issue. So how to create, let's press edit here. Let's go in here, subtitles, wrong area. So how do we go back? What's actually happened here? Go to shorts, that's video, press edit on this one, and related video, hosting your APIs. So why is that not showing?
So would we run the application from two different repos, just with different port numbers? That's one option. The other option is, can we change the directory?
So this is another thing that I'm noticing, which is problematic, and especially problematic because I'm doing it in a live stream, is that it doesn't feel like it came out as a short, because shorts are usually, you know what, I wonder if I used...
Now the requirements document for the Ada Web API is that it should
link.
Interact with the Ada scripting tool using Python.
We'll pause this. And what you can see is I do have it here. So what I think I might have done is the wrong link in the tweet. That I can't so much edit it, but I can create a new one, and I probably will. But let's just check that it goes.
This is the 5th video on...
It goes to the video I want it to do, so this is all good. So let's get back to what we've been talking about from the very beginning. So essentially what I've shown you is how I take a video, YouTube short, I transcribe it. It's the start of everything. Once you get the transcription, there's just so much you can do with it. From that, I pull it through various GPTs. I use my agent workflow builder, but you can write the prompts yourself. And really what we're trying to do is extract YouTube titles really quickly, have a little bit of a conversation with the GPT bot to improve it, which I did, then use that as the seed for the idea for the YouTube description, get it to write a YouTube description, then you can just copy and paste these pieces of information over. That's usually as far as I go. Sometimes I'll read through it and check, especially for a long form video, but not so much for a short. After that, we just uploaded, made a tweet. So one of the things that I've got to do with my own workflows, especially for YouTube Shorts, is just make sure that tweets is a part of the workflow just to make my life easier. Anyway, I'm Happy Dave. If you're interested in learning the stuff that I'm doing, then what you can do is
the Ada AI, a pet programmer for programmers, and what we're going to do in this video is host it within a web server so that we can call it from other tools.
Sorry guys. Go to happydave.com. From here, you should be able to connect with me either for one-on-one sessions, or you can sign up for the email list. Otherwise, head over to Happy Dave on YouTube, and please like and subscribe. Anyway, I'm Happy Dave. Have a great day. Now let's figure out how to stop a live stream.